Hello guys, welcome again to The Market is My Mentor. I am your crypto chief priest, and the market is my mentor. Yes, I tell you this, and when I tell you that the market is my mentor, I really want you to understand that you can never have a greater mentor than the market. Life teaches you everything. Life comes with many experiences, and so also the market is sometimes undetermined, just like the life in general is undetermined. It is you, personal to yourself, that can determine your fate. You determine your decisions in life, you determine many things about your life, even though you are living in a world, in a world, and you are just like a microcosm of in this world. So the market is just reflecting the world, and the world is reflecting the market. And we are in the marketplace, we are in the world, we are so literally we are in the marketplace. And that is why I keep telling you that the market is my mentor, and I want the market to be your mentor too, because when you understand this fact, you begin to make necessary changes in your life. So today I want to share with us now the three voices, the three voices that every trader faces. The three voices in the head of every trader. So if you are a trader, you are a financial market trader, you take note of these three voices. They are strongly three voices that resonate, that always speak to our mind whenever we are trading, whenever you enter into a trade. And these three voices are so powerful, that you have to intentionally control them, put them under control. You have to intentionally get them mastered. In whatever business you are doing, in whatever endeavor, in whatever be your concern in life, these three voices are biased, and it is less for you to know how to checkmate yourself, and understand that you've got the power to control these three voices. They are only three voices in our mindset and in every person's mind, and they control almost all our life activities, almost all our life choices, almost all our decisions. They control it. So these three voices are very powerful. You do not need to undermine them, you do not need to neglect them. Rather, you need to be intentional about them. Then step by step, intentionally, is either you are bridging them or you are getting them under your control permanently. These three voices, number one of these three voices resonating, speaking to our mindset every time, is fear. Yes, fear is the number one voices, very powerful, that keeps mostly every 80% or 90% of people are living under fear. You might tell yourself that you are courageous, that you are brave, but believe me, you are not brave enough if your situation is not pleasing to you, because it takes fearlessness for you to go out there and get your dreams achieved. So fear is very powerful, kid. When you are fearful, you see yourself missing out from opportunity. When you are fearful, you see yourself shying away from taking a radical decision that can change your life. And that is the how powerful fear can limit us. So again, the next voice ringing in the head of every trader out there is ego. Just as the story I just told you now about my trade, how I was able to shift $22 to 300 and something dollars. I was just playing with that, and later on, before the day ends, I lose the whole money because of ego. I lose the whole money because of ego. So you see how dangerous ego can be. Ego is that which makes you feel overconfidence. You feel that you are right, and this decision can never be wrong. And most of the times, it is these feelings, these overconfident feelings, that gives us that edge to take radical decisions that we later regret. So overconfidence must be checkmated. When your ego rises and you are in a trade, you have to checkmate your mindset. You have to get it to be under control. The third and the final voice ringing in our head is the voice of discipline. This is the voice of this voice is powerful only in the mindset of in the mind of those who are intentional. When you talk about discipline comes with this intentionality. So discipline is the strongest voice. It can overshadow other voices in our head. But before you got this, before you train this voice to become the super voice that you hear in your head, you must get your life structured. You must have a definite structure. You must have a definite plan before entering your trade. You must be disciplined. Then discipline allows you to work even when you feel bored. Discipline allows you to even execute your trade and wait patiently to reach your target. It is discipline that gives you the edge to wait patiently until you meet is either your stop loss or your risk target. That is the power of discipline. And when you are aware of these voices in your head, then it is then you can intentionally get them checkmated. When the voice of fear is speaking to you. When the voice of ego, that self overconfidence is speaking to you, and when discipline is speaking to you. And believe me, the market is my mentor. I advise you to always choose the voice of discipline. And this voice, you have to build it. You have to build intentionality before you begin to understand when discipline is speaking to you. So build discipline. Become a profitable trader in whatever you are doing. Here is Baby Trade Reflection, and I'm your Crypto Chief Chris. The market is my mentor.